Okay, Bobby, so you're all set. Kick his ass. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know who I'm going to root for because I like them both equally. Didn't hear that. Freddy said if you're going to root for anybody, root for Bobby C there. Bobby C just got done finished. He's in the red. And his player stats is he's the lead pitcher on the River Rats, 21 plus on age. He's over 5 feet 6 inches tall. And he's about 125 pounds plus. Ooh, Bobby C threw that one away. Got Ken Posmer in the back there. He's got some good follow through there, Freddy. Freddy's stats is a part-time pitcher. We'll leave his age at 39 plus. His weight at 139 plus. He's around 5'8", 5 feet 8 inches tall. Just thought I'd try something new on that little player stats. I'm on the other pit, trying to keep track of their games too. It's sort of odd that I'm on the other pit and the cameras are picking up my voice more than anything. Freddy got a penny on that one, so he'll start out this round. Freddy lives in the area, so it's nice that he came out and pitched today. Freddy and I go way back. I first knew of him at a campground that I go to. He's a seasonal camper there, and I was going there on just I think Labor Day and Memorial Day, 2 or 3 times a year, and I got to know him. And now I'm seasonal there along with him, and I see him less. Freddy sneaks out another point. Freddy and I have played a lot of games. We usually get maybe sorry about that, anywhere between 7 to 12 games when we actually do get down to the pits. And most of the time we used to split, but in the last year I think I've been taking the majority of them. I think basically just Freddy just doesn't have time to practice like he did. Yeah, he's definitely out of practice. There's Bobby C with a good ringer. And
just a simple stroke. And these guys, if I turn one, I can usually get two because I'm like, just right there. Do the same thing. Don't deviate. Do the same thing you just did.
yeah, that's easier said than done, Freddie. You know that too. So that's what's so annoying about horseshoes. It's just get that same stroke over and over again. That's what you want. Freddie's like me; he can bounce back and forth on the correct side or crisscross it. Might be another 3 for Bobby C. At some point in time, the score gets messed up a little bit. Right now, it looks good. 12 to 3. Bobby C, what are you doing? Two for Freddy. Freddy will start out the next round here. I think I'm on the other pit. And I think I'm battling Scotty. And we both have two partners, Tim and Mike. Mike is my partner, so go check that game out. I think it's marked Horseshoe Fun at the BHC. It's always nice and quiet when that heat turns off. Looks like Freddy got another 2. This is a game to 21 points, unlike some of the other ones that are to 25. That's nice. Freddy doesn't wait for that second shoe. He just tries to throw it as fast as he can to keep the same rhythm. If he puts one on, the second one's pretty much on because he follows it so quickly.
Might have a pet eater, right?
I just figured the closer I could get to throw over the stake couldn't be that much closer as opposed to the outside, you know. Yeah, I'm just trying to make hay out of any facility actually, but. What do you get? Is this your one?
You ready, Ken? You ready? My challenge is against your Imperials. Okay. I don't think we've ever done a straight up. And while they're figuring that out, starting up the next video, Ken and I are going to do, he's throwing his Imperials and I'm throwing my Challengers. And that game is labeled full power. So Freddy got 4 on that one.
Same shoe.
Well, mine goes exactly right in the middle.
If Freddy usually throws to the right of the peg, his second shoe usually follows. That's the bad thing about throwing so quickly. If you throw to the right, you tend to, if you do it so quickly, you tend to follow the same shoe. Sorry about all that camera action there. I think I'm done though. So new leader. Freddy got 2 on that one. That's a possible 4 sitting there. So Bobby C's got to do something here, otherwise we're looking at 17 to 12.
Yeah, I would have to stand pressure, but that would work on that. Yeah, right, exactly. So I still got paint and stuff like that, but, you know, if I put a little sand on there, paint it,
Yeah, you did, Bobby. It looks like he let Freddy have that 4 then. And this weekend I will be going. See if they. Yep, 4. I'll be going this weekend, and I'm going to be doing the Challengers hydro dipping durability test. I'm going to bring my hydro dipped shoes, throw them all day, and see what they look like after a full day of horseshoes. Seeing what the paint job looks like. See if it stands up or starts cracking or what happens with it. So stay tuned for that. That'll be maybe next week. That should be 5 all day, and he's sitting at 13, so 18? Unless I was wrong. Looks like he's sitting at 17. That is a good shoe. Freddy's definitely throwing different since he's throwing on clay. He usually is a probably no more than a 6-foot arc, and he usually hits it in front of the peg. Probably about sometimes 39.6, 6 inches short, and lets it slide in because we play on sand. So he's definitely altering his shot because of the clay.
Standing up for a reason. 3 count.
3 for Freddy. Yeah, I think my score was had him at 18, and he only put himself at 17. So that'll put him at 20. They're playing at 21. There we go. So Bobby C has to cover that, and I think that first one is doesn't cover the distance there. So if Bobby C covers this, he's alive still. Bobby C got to 12 and sort of stalled out. That's a good cover. He's alive. See if he can't get some points here. Top ringer won Bobby C, so that'll put him to 13.
Old Navy boy. Top ringers one day.
So they'll change the score to 20 to 13, but it's definitely 21. When you have the scoreboard down at one end and you score only every other turn, sometimes you lose track of what you did. A lot of times I've looked at Freddy and he's looked at me and we're like, I don't know what we have down there, and I'm like, I don't know, let's call it nothing. He's like, you went first, so you had to have something. I'm like, if I can't remember, I don't get it. There's Cardi. Bobby C with a 6-pack. All right. Moves it, and it looks like he's only got 4 now. So that is definitely the game. That's definitely 21. 21-13. Yeah, Freddy's not a stranger. I think, I don't know exactly when, but he has been sanctioned and a member of the Beloit Horseshoe Club. It's just been a long time. So maybe some of you people out there know him. If you know Freddy, throw a comment down. Oh my God, shut up.
You either start, it's either 50 shoe games or 40 shoe games.
Hi.
Two,
There's Scotty.
10 shoes, all the way down to 0.
Scotty and Cardi are from the Marty's Monsters. Bobby C starting out with an open pit.
Whichever way somebody's doing. And these are your ringers, kind of ringers. And single points up. There's 1, there's 2. When you get here, it's 10, 11. Single points. Then you get 7 ringers.
Throw the flip
21.
on this.
And you have 10 points, that'd be 31 points.
And you're playing somebody, so most likely you're playing somebody that already knows what the hell they're doing. Yeah. So you just call it out and I'll do the ring.
Right away, Freddy took the first game and jumping ahead right away, 2-0 in this game.
There's the other thing too. If they go to those things, let someone else go. That's totally different.
Yeah, that's what
You got a marker.
and another half hour on each game.
That's a huge rejection. Oh. So he's definitely got one. I wouldn't call that tight, but he's definitely got one sitting in there. I think Bobby C can beat that.
Someone said it's $3 for that bucket. Some people said it was $5. It's $3 short if it's $5. I go 5. There's $37. It was 8 people. I was told Mouse. Mouse told me it was 5. Okay. Well, I'm just for 5.
Because there was another equation that's $3.
Yeah, it's what it used to.
That's $3 every Thursday.
Yeah, it was all these well, if it's extra money, it's good. I'm just saying. Yeah. I don't. If there were 8 people here to shoot for $1, it was 5. Here's how it works.
Yeah, I gave 5. No big deal.
$2 goes to a
Definitely worth it.
This was a $3 day.
Okay, whatever. There's extra money there.
Yeah, I do the same thing, so.
For shooting for $8.
Yeah, $5 for 8 hours. It's like less than $1 an hour you're paying.
I resemble that remark.
Bobby C got 3 points on that one. Bobby C jumps in the lead. Yeah, barn burner. They're playing for how long, and you're only 3-2.
I got a key. No, well, not you.
Oh, come on, Bobby C.
Come on, slide. I did.
There we go. Does he get the 4 or just the 3?
Which is fair, you know.
What are they going to give him? He'll take 3, so new leader. These guys are playing leapfrog here, so. I think they got him sitting at 4 right now, Bobby C, and it's 3-5. So they've already got the score messed up on Bobby C's end. So hopefully he wins by more than a point if he does win. So there's no question about it. The first game, Freddy actually shorted himself a point, and now somehow that I can't remember who. It's actually literally in between 3 and 4, so I think they take that as a 4 later.
You going close?
I don't know.
Yeah, you did. Top rear one again.
I just don't remember.
I gotta get the first throw back. Well, in this game when we're topping each other, you better top one.
Yeah.
You want to go, Freddy.
That'll be 3-7. Yep.
There's the flip.
Yeah, he's gonna throw right again. Yep.
It's 8-8 right now.
When he throws right, he's got to sort of reset. He's got to bring it down, slow it down, rethink, refocus. But I think he just throws it so fast with that vision of his first one still in his mind that he sort of tends to throw the same path. Every shoe has to be its own entity. You have to reset every single time. Don't go off the feel of the last shoe. A lot of guys go, oh, especially in darts. I got a lot of guys that used to throw so fast because they say, oh, if the first one goes into the bullseye, you throw the second, the preceding 2 darts really fast, and the chances of it going into that same spot is sort of muscle memory. It's like, no, it's not. Every dart you have to reset. Every horseshoe you have to just go back and reset. You gotta slow down. There we go. It's a good 8 inches short, but careened off the first shoe that was already there.
It's nice to see you throwing 40 foot. Ooh, you. Oh, yeah, 39.6. Oh, yeah, 39.6. Did that measure? Oh. So 3 ringers. Okay, 6, so 3 on 3 I get. Yeah, 3 ringers, 3. Yes. That's how. Good shoot.
Yeah, all right. Good job, Bobby C.
Six, no. Yeah, those are nice. Oh, that's good. Never hurt you. Is that on? Is that a ghost shoe? Right? It was something. The hell is that? I'm like a little bit. Just got sick. I gotta get back here. Love you open too.
I think it's 8, so that'd be 14 to 7. I think that's what they got, but I think it's 7 to 7, so it should be 13 to 7.
Oh, how does that not stay?
That's So we got 7 all day, so that's 8, and that's 15?
So you got, let's see, you got 4 all day, 12 more.
6 and 1, 7. How did that go to 11? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Bob.
It was 3 ringers, 3 Bobby C, not 6. He got a 6-pack, but Freddy topped him. So 3 and 1 is 4. On to 7 is 11. That's how I got that. Never mind. And they got Bobby C at 12 on the scoreboard.
Make sure I close for that.
I got 4 dead on that one, nobody. Good shoes. But Ken's work further on.
That's like that.
Yeah.
3, Freddy.
Can you imagine? 3, I'll go. You get the 1 point, you get all 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right, so Freddy's going to go first, see if he can't
All day.
be a new leader.
3 I go. 3 more. I see 39.5 foot slides in my nightmares.
Nah, that's not going to do it. There we go. So all Bobby C has to do is just cover that, and the I don't think that point, that other shoe will count as a point. There's the top ringer.
3 go, we have 4 dead down there.
Oh, there we go. 3 dead 3. Bobby C. So that'll put him to 15 on their scoreboard, but it's only 14. Bobby's been throwing some 6-packs, so let's see if he can finish it out here. Here we go. That's half of it. Ooh, very close. Freddy's looking at 4. Freddy's looking at 1. Oh, that just looks like 3 for Bobby C. Oh, 4? So that's 19, I think. Yeah, I think if he said 4, that should be 19.
Hoping you do it again. Concentrate on that. Oh yeah, I think so.
Flips even for me.
I don't think that's gonna make it.
See, the bad thing is they're not talking to the camera, so I don't know exactly what's going on, what the official final score is on each pit.
And what did I get down there? 1? So 16? It's a 14. 14, 16. Got ourselves a barn burger. Anybody's game. Look at that shit move. You guys talking to the cameras? Cameras up there for your health.
13. So we got top ringers, 1 Freddy. Oh no, I'm sorry. There we go. Freddy got 3. It's a funny thing how I just said something about them not talking to the cameras, and on that day, there you go. Now he's talking to the camera. Bobby C knows. Bobby C knows to talk to the cameras. He's just not doing it.
Playing at 25. I'm not hitting them. I'm not putting any on.
There we go. That's 21-13. Even though the score was off a little bit, definitely threw what he needed to win it.
Rubber match.
Right.
Rubber match. Ready, first one, Bobby C. Second one.
See what can happen here on game 3. See if Bobby C can finish it out. So that was on average of about 16 minutes a game. 2 games into 32 minutes. And this is 32 minutes right now, and we're going to be ending this at 48, so that's another 16-minute game. So they're averaging 16 minutes a game. Is that a 6 or is that just a 4? We'll see. He's moving it. I think he moved it off. So top ringer 1 Freddy. Top ringer 1 Freddy, like I said. That's a good one. Freddy threw right and then corrected back onto the stakes. That's pretty good. Did he?
That little won the game for you.
Oh! You took my first throw away from me.
I didn't hear what he said. Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah, ringer to nobody. And this is 22. Yeah, darn it.
These guys aren't putting any runs together. They're not. Bobby C had a few. I think maybe he strung 3 together, 3 ringers. had a 6-pack, and then he started off with a ringer on the next one. That was it.
Fortunately, Dave.
Oh, really, Fred?
I knew you that kind of way.
In leagues, Bobby C had 13 in a row, 13 ringers in a row. And he was the first one to do, I think my record was 7. Quite a few times I've done 7, and then he broke out at 13. And then it took me the next year to get close to him. I got 12 in a row in leagues. And that my 12 was stretched across 3 games. I started out with the first game. I ended with, I can't remember exactly how many, like 4. And then the next game I threw 100%, which was 6 in a row, which ended the game. And then the third game I started out with 2 in a row. That got me to 12. The 13th one, I got all nervous and fidgety, and I was going to tie Bobby C for 13 in a row, and I missed it. So. And after that, we really don't keep track of how many in a row we really do. If you like this split screen stuff, check out Horseshoe Pitching. Just look up Horseshoe Pitching, and that's my other secondary channel's name. And the entire 2019 season is on there in all its split screen glory. And check that out and see how we did last year. I think almost every single solitary week is on there. Maybe one week when I probably had to go on vacation, so there's probably a week I didn't have recorded on there. But 90% of all our games are on there. We play 12 games a week, and I have 12 videos for each week on there. I think we're close to 230 matches just for 2019 on that secondary YouTube channel. Just so you guys can, if you guys want to check it out, you can. I'll put a link on the in the description for that. You can go right to it. Otherwise, if you've Googled horseshoe pitching or searched horseshoe pitching here in YouTube, you've probably already come across my channel. So I have this channel as my primary channel, and horseshoe pitching is my secondary channel, because I didn't want to inundate you guys with 12 horseshoe. 12 horseshoe videos every single week, plus all my other stuff I do. Bobby C slowly pulling away from Freddy. Have 8 minutes left in this match. If you stuck around this long, thanks for watching. do appreciate you guys watching. Otherwise, if you don't watch, and I'm talking to nobody right now, which is usually people just check my videos out for about 3 minutes and they don't make it past maybe 3 minutes. So, which no big deal. I do this for so we can look back on future generations can look back at this and maybe see some pictures or fathers or uncles or whatever. See them in all their pitching glory. That's a good top ringer. Bobby C might snag 1 point out of that, though. Yeah, I don't really ask for people to subscribe to my channel because it doesn't really matter because 80% of all my views come from non-subscribers, so.
Everything.
Everything. Come on, that's an easy ring. There you go. So I got 1 down here. You got 3 down here.
That's good stuff. I knew it was, and you gave up the lead.
There we go. Oh, he left Bobby C hanging on the knuckles. You see he slowed down and actually didn't follow that second shoe so damn fast. It's a nice, very slow reset for Freddy right there.
6-pack Freddy.
6 we go.
Uncontested 6. All right, Freddy. That was 10 to 11, I think. Wasn't the second game 10 to 11? He caught up on him, if I'm mistaken. And then that's where all hell broke loose for Freddy. It's Bobby C just pulled away from there. It's a nice little blocker there. Wonder if Bobby C is going to be able to get out over that.
So that's 4, that's 17. Oh, I got this. 17 to 4, here it comes,
I'm just laughing at that other game. 17 to 4. I got this. No problem. So, looks like Bobby C got a point on that. Sure looks like it. Just needs to tap it. Oh, definitely looks like it's on.
Give me some luck one of these days, you know?
You know, you are not getting any luck this game at all.
I don't want luck. He knocked that one down. So top ringers won Bobby C. Yeah, I sort of get pissed at when people get so lucky but that's basically in our leagues because we give them 12 points to start out in our league, most teams, and then they throw a 2-foot short one and it slides, bounces, and flips onto the stake 2 feet away from it. And sometimes they do it twice.
Yeah, you'll hook on right behind it.
Get lucky like that, and then gets me all flustered, and I can't throw.
Baby's off on the edge. Over the top.
Freddy's going to let Bobby C have that 4. That was really quick. Oh. Might have just gave him 3 then. Yeah, like I said, we give teams a 12-point handicap, and they go ahead and throw a 6-pack on there, like total luck, and all of a sudden it's 18-0. So. $20-10, and they are playing up to 21. That's the game winner.
Who says you put that clay inside of my shoe?
And a little blocker there. Even if he's got to throw a 6-pack or a leaner on there. That's the point. He's got to cover it. There you go. Stayed alive. Give Freddy a point.
Is that my point?
Yeah, the it's they're calling it the game, but it's 17 points. Once again, they're not calling out the scores, so I don't know exactly what's going on here.
Doesn't look like I'm getting my ass kicked by that one now. Yeah?
The winner is Bobby C. Bobby C took that rubber match, so he won best 2 out of 3. So congrats to Bobby C. And good to see Freddy out there. So thanks for watching.
We're not playing for 4 months. I was, all right.